Hey, good morning, everyone. Dennis K here with Belize Islands Real Estate. Hey, listen, I've done full videos regarding the closing process of various types of properties in Belize, from vacant land to condos to homes and everything in between. And what I wanted to do in this video is not to go into a lot of depth because there are several different things that come into play when closing on a property in Belize. But I just want to give you some of the very simple steps that are going to take place when you buy a property, such as a lot in Secret Beach or maybe a lot on the mainland. And let's just say, for argument's sake, that this lot is selling for anywhere between, let's say, 25,000 and 35,000, an entry-level property in Belize. So, what are the closing costs that you are going to see typically on closing on such a property like that? Well, let's kind of run through them here. First of all, you have your document preparation fee. This is your transfer forms that will be signed by you and the seller. Now, whether or not you're purchasing a property on financing or cash, this would be done upfront. And your escrow company, whether it be Alberto and his team at Belize Key Investments or an attorney, they're going to prepare these documents. So you have the document preparation fee. And at the same time, they're going to do a title search to make sure that the title is free and clear of any liens or encumbrances and that the title is indeed able to transfer to the new buyer. And then you're going to have your central bank permission fee. That's the fee that is necessary to obtain permission for a foreigner to buy and own property in Belize. You have a FedEx fee. You have FedEx fee. That's $200. I know it's expensive. Listen, in the United States and Canada, we pay very little for FedEx, compared to FedExing documents back and forth to Belize. So you typically have that there. You have your local courier fees, general sales tax. So on an entry level property, such as something that you might be buying again around Secret Beach, Palm Bay Club, a second, third row lot somewhere, a lot in Cays Branch, you're going to be looking at $1,880 basically at the time of closing. And so that would be paid for in addition to any down payment that you're making or paying off the property, whatever the case might be. In addition to that, you have to look at your stamp tax. Now, your stamp tax is a tax charged by the government of Belize on all properties that transfer. So typically, if you're one of my American buyers or European buyers, you're going to be paying 8% stamp tax. Now, the way that's calculated is they take the selling price of the property, and the Belize government allows for a $10,000 deduction on that, and then they base the 8% on that lower figure. So, for example, if you're buying a $30,000 lot, minus $10,000, you come up with a $20,000 valuation that they're going to impose the 8% stamp tax on. So in this case, if you're buying a $30,000 property, your stamp tax of 8%, it's going to be about $1,600. All right, so that's your stamp tax. Now, when is the stamp tax paid? Stamp tax is paid at the time of closing if it's a cash deal. So you would add up this number, the $1,880 plus the 1,600. Those would be typically your total closing cost at closing if it's a cash deal. If it's a financing deal, then you can pay this stamp tax upfront at the time of closing, or you can pay that off when the property is paid for in full. So completely your choice. What are some other things to think about? Well, if you're financing a property, you might give some thought as to how you're going to take title up front. Are you going to take it in your personal name? Are you going to take it in the name of your United States LLC, name of your company? Are you going to form a simple Belize Chapter 250 corporation to take title? And that is a good conversation to have with your attorney or your escrow agent. So jump on a call with Alberto and his team or your attorney, whoever you're using, and see what would be best for your needs. Some put it in the family trust. What we're finding lately is the simplest way to do this is just to put in your personal name, especially if it's a lower priced property. Kind of like the more value you get into, the more you want to think about asset protection plus your personal finances. But certainly you can just take title in your personal name, and a lot of my clients are doing that. For all of Steph and I's personal holdings, we usually hold them in a Belize Chapter 250 corporation, an Anguilla LLC, and then a handful just in our personal names. So, hope this helps. Again, just a brief overview of closing costs and stamp tax. There are other things to consider, but for a basic entry-level property, this video should suffice. All right, thanks a lot. You guys have a great day, and I hope to see you in Belize real soon.